my YouTube fam now. So I just first and foremost just want to take a moment to wish everybody a happy new year. As y'all can see, I'm still struggling a little bit with the voice, but I'm working on it. A good friend of mine has been helping me with remembering my sign language. So I want to say thank you, Jenny, for helping me remember my sign language. Um, but she's on Facebook. I don't know if she'll ever see that, but she'll actually probably get a kick out of that. So nonetheless, I just got to get through this thing this morning, man. You know, I got to start out with some music. You know, get y'all ready for this new year. I had to wait a little bit because I wanted people to mess up their New Year's resolutions. Because I wanted everybody to really understand that a New Year's resolution doesn't necessarily have to be done in the first week of the new year. You can resolve issues throughout the year, and then by the end of the following year, you know, you can be in a position where you can look back and say, hey, I did complete that. I resolved that by the end of the year. So I just want to say first and foremost, good morning. Good morning. It hurts to do that, right? To my grinders and grinderettes, all my bosses and bossettes out there that's out here grinding, trying to do what we got to do, man. I want y'all to understand 2020 is this year of perfect vision. Take the time to visualize your goal first before you have to make the moves to achieve it. It makes it a little bit easier to spell out the steps. So just visualize. It's 2020. Visualize. 2019, it was position yourself was our motto. And so 2020, we're going with visualize. Okay, so you have to visualize so you can capitalize. So I ended out the year last year. You know, I kind of had to go in on some folks. People have been still kind of reeling off of that. But sometimes you have to be that way. Sometimes you have to be so real that it hurts. And even though I may have lost my voice, I gained so much more by having to go through that. So, you know, I got to throw a little music on here. And I've been on this Fabolous kick recently because Fab got some new stuff I hadn't heard for a little bit. So, and I just wanted to get some of it out there because it's just good music. So, you know, for those of y'all that don't understand, there is a change that's going on right now where the bosses who were in hiding are bossing up because it's time. It's time for the bosses to boss. So this is what you made us, y'all. Sometimes we got to come out of hiding. It's not going to feel good to everybody. Some people are going to go against it. You know, so let's get this going, man. Good morning. Welcome to January 7th. All right, let's first and foremost, January 7th, I want to wish my brother, Abiku, I know he's going to be mad that I mentioned his name, but whatever, dude, get over it. Happy birthday to you, man. I love you. I'm going to see you soon up in NY. Also, Lamar Jackson, quarterback of the Baltimore Ravens, historic year. Happy birthday to him. He's like 23 today. So this is a good day in history. Celebrate my brother's birthday and also the current historic quarterback's birthday. So that's something to be, you know, thinking about. So everybody, I just hope you guys had a great new year. Let's get some music in. I got a little bit of message for you today, something to take with you. And hopefully you enjoy it. But I want you to hear this joint Fab did called This Is How You Made Me. It's got a couple of cuss words in it, so if you don't want the kids to hear it, I suggest you go ahead and cover their ears. Okay? All right.
What's up, Doc?
Now, see, it's a video
you seem to
playing
have
on
some
YouTube.
trust issues. You let people and situations from your past affect who you are. Why do you let this make you?
I think we all try to be good people, but it's just things we go through that make you who you are. Yeah, this is how you made me, man. Yeah, nigga, this is how you made, man. Hold up, last time I trust a nigga, he betrayed me. Last time I trust a bitch, she played me. Pardon me if I've been on one lately. Yeah, this is how you niggas made me. This is how you 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 made me. Thinking about my old girlfriend, lil' mama played me. Left me for some light-skinned cat with a Mercedes. Back then I ain't have no whip, had to upgrade me. Now I got them white boy M's, she ain't as shady. But karma is a bitch, baby. Yeah. Oh, you wasn't trying to chill, ho. One day karma kicks you in the ass. Oh, yeah? And I hope she wearing steel toes. Try to have my head all twisted, won't let them braid me. I just gotta be who I be, don't let it jade me. Life gave me lemons, it's time to lemonade me. Music to my ears, the lies just serenade me. And what they did to me, I done it to the next. It's my turn. What goes around is coming to you next. I dress like I'ma run into my ex. And every time I run into a flex, last time I trust a nigga, he betrayed me. Last time I trust a bitch, she played me. Pardon me if I've been on one lately. Yeah, this is how you niggas made me. This is how you made me. This is how you made me.
Just wanted to give you my demo, man. I'm trying to do my thing. I'll be rapping.
So one of my mics here. I'm a firm believer that education doesn't stop when we get out of school, and I believe that as adults we have a responsibility to each other to teach each other, from a place of love, um, and that's what I'm doing here. So I just want everybody to understand New Year's, it's 2020, it's a year of, you know, perfect vision. So I want you to take some time to eyeball what it is you want to complete by the end of the year. If you've already broken your New Year's resolution or whatever that was, take another shot at it. Give it the whole year. Give yourself some time. Be patient. You know, you have to understand that everything wasn't created overnight. Everything that you have, wasn't just magically, boom, it just appeared. Started as an idea in somebody's head first. Even this hat that's on my head, there was a time when hats didn't exist. It started as an idea. So focus on the idea. Keep working on it. Understand that this year is just one year in this long process of things. I've had the most amazing year so far. I've been able to learn or remember my sign language because I've been able to go out and have to communicate without speaking. And I've been able to do it. And it's actually pretty cool. So if you guys don't know anything about deaf culture, it is actually something you might want to study. Just in case you ever encounter somebody who can't hear you, you can still communicate with them. And communication is the key to our success. It really is. We have to be able to effectively communicate. So I just want everybody to truly understand what we are dealing with here. There are some good people in this world, and the good people have been being nice to people that may not have deserved all that niceness. And now there's a rising happening of good people, God-fearing people out here. And we're not just talking about folks in the church, because there are definitely God-fearing people that don't even set foot in the church. So if you think only God-fearing people go to church, you got your eyeball, you see in the forest for the trees, or whatever they say that is. You blind as hell. Trying to tell you there is some folks out here that are doing big things for everybody. And what we're going to do is we're going to unify that thought. We're resetting history now. We came into a history that was written before us, and then we became part of it. We celebrate the holidays that were established before we got here. But why can't we be the next history? Like Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson is the next, he's history now. Every quarterback has to break his records from now on to be considered historic. So why not you? Why not me? Why not us? Why can't we be historic as well? And in order for us to be historic, we have to do the same thing that historic people do. We have to be relentless. We have to work harder because nobody cares. So us grinders out here, we grind hard because we know that we have something to do. And I'm here to talk to those people and let you know there's some folks out here. They just want to suck up your energy. They just want to suck up your goodness and have you miserable just like them. And they would have you to think that you're wrong for not wanting to live like that. And I want to let you know that you are just fine for wanting to be happy in life, for not wanting to deal with drama all the time and every day, and not wanting to deal with negativity in your everyday life and your children. So this new year, what I want people to do is resolve an issue, you know? Like resolve an issue. Don't just quit a habit like smoking. Like resolve a real issue, whether it's in your family and you resolve some issue there, like a serious, deep end issue. Let's do that as New Year's resolutions. I think if everybody is resolving an issue, then by the time we get to 2021, we'll be in a place where we can all come back together with resolved issues. Can you imagine what would happen with that? If we could resolve issues instead of just trying to resolve habits. And I'm talking about ways of thinking. You know, if we can resolve the way that we think and how we perceive each other. I'm just as important as you are, and you are just as important as I am. But if you don't understand that, then I can't have you around because now that means that you're going to take up too much of my energy that I could be investing in good people. So I need you guys to understand this is the year of renewed and perfect vision. It is time to resolve the issues within, the issues within your family, the issues with your friends, people that you don't trust them, then either cut them off or resolve the issue. But if we continue the same cycles over and over again, everybody knows what they call doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. It's called insanity. And we can't all be insane walking around in this world. Somebody has to lead this thing. So those of us who are empaths, if you don't know what an empath is, look that up a little bit. In science fiction, it's like a person who has the ability to read someone's thoughts. But that is exactly what that is. It's a person who has the ability to feel their own feeling and then also feel how somebody else would feel from the opposite side. It's called taking yourself out of the situation. An empath is also known as a blind spotter. If you've never seen the movie Blind Spotting, you might want to check that out. It doesn't really get all the way into it, but it will give you some of the concept of what a blind spotter is. Because understand that anything that has an or an ing, I'm sorry, anything that has an ing has an So blind spotting has to have a blind spotter. You know, marketing has to have a marketer. Both things have to exist in order to exist. So just understand that what we're here to do in 2020 is understand each other. We're supposed to connect. That's what all this social media was really for. Not just entertainment, it was designed for connection. And we're supposed to be connecting each other with what is only in each of our heads. Because I was born with my own brain, my own fingerprints, my own footprints, everything. I'm totally identifiable as an individual, even if not for my name. So that means that everybody's like me and I'm like everybody else, meaning that there's ideas that are trapped in people's heads and they're not going to come out unless we dig in there and get them. I mean, that's really what it's got to be. So, you know, it's been a really interesting year so far, and I thank everybody who's getting started in the year, that's grinding, that's out here doing what they got to do. I want y'all to understand that if somebody ever tells you again that time is money, then they lying to you, because time is not money. Because I can regenerate money. I can't regenerate time. So don't waste your time And anybody out there that's wasting people's time, I already told you. I got 2 words for you, but I'll give it to you in sign language so we don't have to worry about it. All right? And if you don't know, that is the official sign. Yeah, I could put up a middle finger, but that one is apparently offensive. So just understand, there's a lot of good information and good people out here. If you're not one of them, get out the way, because in 2020, we coming hard. Do you understand? You have been warned. If you're not one of the good ones, you better move, because we gathering the troops and the war is going on. Not taking this no more. I'm not taking the ignorant thinking and the foolishness from anybody. And nobody else has to either. If we come together, that's what makes the change. You want to stop the killing? Change the mentality. Because you ain't going to be there to pull a gun out of the person's hand. You have to change how a person thinks in order to change how they react. And if the reaction is murder, you got to understand, maybe they haven't been programmed with other reactions. My reaction is to start to connect people to information, because I'm fed up with folks not having a like train of thought. And I started to understand that the lack of that is slowing down a lot of good people out here. A lot of them that I personally know. And they tell me stuff, and I'm like, why does it seem like the good folks are the ones that get the most interference? And I could get into, what an empath is versus what an apath is. An empath is this person that can feel and see somebody else's feelings. An apath is the opposite, the person that doesn't give a damn about anybody else's feelings. And an apath is a flying monkey that goes into narcissism. I can get into it, but y'all might not be ready for all that understanding yet. And once I understood that an empath is going to attract people that suck energy. So if you're an empath, there's a reason why you get these flying monkeys around you. It's because you are of good energy, and they have to suckle off of that type of energy. So that's why a lot of times good folks will say, why is it so hard to find good people out here? The reason why is because your good energy is actually attracting negative people in a way. Not saying that you're negative, but similar to a moth to a flame. If your energy is that positive and a person is living in this world and they're just angry with themselves, dissatisfied with their life, why wouldn't they be attracted to you? Why wouldn't they want to, nest their claws into you and suck some of that energy like a vampire tap in technology? I now understand that. And the understanding of that is what told me I have to really tighten up my circle, because I don't know, well, I do know now who was actually placed there to just pull the energy that I was blessed with. And God blessed me with it. I got that energy, man. And I'm so glad to see that there's so many people out there that still got that energy, man. Don't let these crazy apaths out here hurt y'all. They want what you have because you're good. Once you understand that, you just keep trucking, and karma's going to come and get them up off you. Trust it. Trust is like faith. Faith of a mustard seed, and it'll move mountains. I'm sure you guys have heard that. So that means if you trust the little things, trust the fact that karma's coming for those that's doing bad to you. So you got to keep doing good. Understand that, man. But I need y'all to really remember, New Year's resolution is to resolve an issue, an actual issue, whether it's in your community, in education, if it's within your family, like an issue. Don't just quit smoking or stop eating pork or something like that. I mean, that's good to do as well. But I think if we focus internally and externally simultaneously, then we can connect on that higher level. If I decide that this year I want to fix the issue of parents not being able to attend PTA meetings in real time, and I decide to start streaming the PTA meetings, I'm resolving an issue for other people and helping myself, just in case I need to use the same service. That's what I'm talking about. I want to resolve some issues this year, y'all. Some real issues. I want families to resolve some issues. What's up, Tari? It's about that time I got to get up out of here. See, they got stuff popping up over here. Hold on a second. I got work to do because that's what I do. I was on my break. My break is up. So, for those grinders that's out there, man, y'all keep grinders. Grinders and grinderettes, I love y'all. It's always going to be that. I want to say a special thanks to my girl, Jenny, all right, for helping me to remember sign language so that I could communicate out here in this world without speaking. I'm saving my voice for y'all. I'm out here in the world now. I don't even talk to people anymore. I actually like it. So I got to take us out with some music. I got to get out of here. You know, I'm taking y'all out with another Fab song. I'm gonna stop playing Fab, but just I like it, some of his stuff, and I know my folks around here don't get to hear it like that. So I figured I'd introduce them to it. So this joint is going for the winner. It's got the, what is that? Nas Represent beat. And if all my hip hop heads, y'all know that joint was rocking. Check this out. Just nasty.
Lungs full of smoke, clips in the ashtray. Reminiscing on the past days. Back before a nigga went cold. Back before a nigga sold his soul. The grass appears greener on the other side. Cash is way greener over here where I reside. Soon as the summer come around, I'ma make sure you see me. Said I'ma make sure you see me. But for now, shouldn't you be gone for the winter? Gone for the winter. Shouldn't you be gone for the winter? Gone for the winter. Ain't that what the birds do?
For summer size and the winter too.
They told me love don't cost a thing, bitch, I'm heading to the bank.
That's just what it is like.
Hit the same, sip a lean, give a fuck about what you
For
think.
summer size and the winter too.
They told me love don't cost a thing, bitch, I'm heading to the bank.
That's just what it is like.
Hit the same, sip a lean, give a
Straight
fuck
up
about
shit
what
is
you
real, and any day could be your last in the jungle. My ears to the streets, I hear your ass when you mumble. They say you can't do it cause the last nigga fumbled. As soon as you make it out, you get asked to be humble, huh? Head high, middle finger higher. My youngin' don't rap, but that little nigga fire. Like Ray Allen in Game 6, when James missed and bars tapped it to him. You know what happened to him. Swish. It's all about a switch. Know a nigga who would, you ain't even got a wish. It's more in the sea, and I done had a lot of fish. How she act when you ain't up and tell a lot about a bitch. Cause eagles don't fly with pigeons, they way higher. All wings flat, but you gotta stay flyer. Niggas broke as a joke, sitting laughing together. I started cheesing after I turned my craft into cheddar. I ran from the worst, chasing after the better. Life is a bitch, I knew right after I met her. So what you have nots, know about having nots. Love for a hater, only thing I haven't got. Yeah.
Gone for the winter, gone for the winter. Shouldn't you be gone for the winter, gone for the winter? Ain't that what the birds do?
For summer size and the winter too.
They told me love don't cost a thing, bitch, I'm heading to the bank.
That's just what it is like.
Hit the same, sip a lean, give a fuck about what you
For
think.
summer size and the winter too.
They told me love don't cost a thing, bitch, I'm heading to the bank.
That's just what it is like.
Hit the same, sip a lean, give a fuck about what
Look, you know I get around, baby, that's just how the life be. I like a couple towns, but you know my city wifey. And I ain't spent a month at home, still be in my comfort zone. Fuck asking for a seat, you gotta comfort those. Kings don't speak English, we speak Kinglish. I scoop a chick from Queensbridge, she coming back a queen bitch. Think big and Kim, not think bigger than them. Everybody wanna shine, gotta get these niggas a gym. Never stress the little things, like a hater. That's something that comes when you eatin', like a waiter. Live from the 718. It's the kid that always get the shoes early. I never run late. You see, I pick up the flows. Every word is capital. I killed all them hoes. I'm the murder capital. I'm the name they bring up that they think they bird is flapping to. You the name that usually come behind word what happened to. Ha! Y'all old wash niggas Was the man, now you all know wash, nigga. That's why I'm on one like George Wash, nigga. If it's wanted, gotta chase it like John Walsh, nigga. I'm gone.
If you want to hear that tune again, somebody say, pull up. Them say, oh, God bless, no man never curse. Them say, love yourself, or you can't love nobody at all. If you ain't a hater, put your hands in the air right now.
All right, there we go. I had to get my last mic live so I can say my goodbye over here. But if you haven't seen that fabulous going for the winter joint, my Facebook and IG fam, go check that out. That's a tight video from my old school hip hop heads. It's got the whole juice storyline and everything. Love it. But for everybody else, man, I need y'all to just feel me, man. This is a new year. It is time to do something different. And what we've been doing all this time is we've been forgetting who we are, trying to be nice to the people that we care about. And there's nothing wrong with caring about people, but sometimes we care so much we lose ourselves in the process. And I lost myself, and I know some of my friends who did, but I've seen some of you guys capitalize on that loss and regain and build. And I'm doing very similar now. You know, it's just understanding. So thank you guys for all the love. Happy New Year to all my folks that tuned in live. Hope y'all have a great work day. My YouTube fam, IG fam, I know it's tough out here. My voice is going again. I can only speak for a few minutes before it really goes away. But it was a good few minutes, man. I just wanted to say something to y'all because I love y'all. My true fam, y'all know who you are. We are out here grinding. I will see you at the top. One more time, happy birthday to Lamar Jackson, quarterback for the Ravens. Another birthday shout to my brother Abeku up in New York. Hope he's having a good day up there. Somebody get him a drink on me, all right? And happy birthday to the world from last night. I mean, you know, I went to sleep, it was here. I woke up, it was here. I don't know what happened, but it's still here. So thank y'all for holding it down while I was asleep and not blowing this place up. So love y'all. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. I'm going to keep y'all up to speed as we go forward. There's a lot happening right now. I got a lot of good information for y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.